So I'm playing that new game Valheim that I downloaded from Steam, and it's pretty good. It's got over 5 million downloaders now. I got about 4 friends that play this, and we all have a different approach when it comes to making a dwelling or making a home base. Like me, I'm just about survival, efficiency. My first actual dwelling that I lived in was actually this little hovel that I repaired and just fixed up, and it just was just good enough until I got a more substantial home built. Yeah, here it is right here. I spent a couple of nights in here, and it worked until a friend showed up with some extra supplies and helped me build the base that I have today. Here's the one that I have now. The main structure was built mainly by my friend, but I've been adding on to it. I made my little carrot garden. I have beds for all my friends. A lot of chests. You have to have a lot of chests, man, or it gets out of control. Out here I got my little fermenter. I realized I had to put the fermenter indoors, so I made a little stilt house by the water. And I had to streamline my forge. Here I had to kind of line everything up, because I was getting encumbered a lot. I was getting weighed down. And so I had to make everything right next to each other, so I didn't have to go too far after I had all this wood, all this coal, and all this bronze on me. This is my little tree farm back there. Got my beehive. Raspberries grow near my area. I'm pretty sure deer will eat your crops if you don't put a fence around it. I'm not 100% certain on this, but when I left an opening in it, deer just walked in. Everything that I planted was ate. And ever since I finished the fence, nothing's happened to it. So here's a friend of mine's house. I don't have any gear because he's going to help me on a corpse run pretty quick here. It's pretty nice. It's got an upper floor. He's got his cauldron and his fire pit right in the middle, which is, I think, the best way to do it. Got some chests, a lot of extra beds. He's got his portal right inside the house. You got it right in there.
Yep.
Got an upstairs. I wish I'd made one this big.
Definitely run out of it.
Lots of room. If you build a house, make lots of room. Don't skimp on the space, man, because you're gonna have to upgrade everything. You're gonna want a lot of chests. So make it big. Lay out a lot of floor space.
I think I got it going.
So here's my brother's place. He built this from the ground up. He's just been extending it, adding on to it, and making it bigger all the time. I built my own little hut here with put my own bed in it. Have my own chest, so I can just bring stuff over and put it in the chest, and it's like free stuff I bring over here. But he's got a lot of stuff. My brother's... I played games with him my whole life, and he likes to pick up a lot of stuff. He likes to store a lot of things. So he likes chests, man. I knew he was going to have lots of chests, so just have him jam-packed full of stuff. He's just built... He's adding on. He's adding, you know, layers to everything. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, though. It actually looks pretty nice. It's not just sloppy. Mine's pretty sloppy.
Oh, there's the frost resist potion. I can do better.
Here's one house I visited only once at night, but I lit a torch so you could see it better. It looks like a nice Viking hall. It's got outdoor structural supports. It's real roomy inside. Has a staircase and even balconies. Those are good for defense. You know, you can use your bows to fight off enemies. But he just started building this thing. I mean, he didn't want to mess around with kind of like structures just to make do. He just started building a great house all at once. A lot of the players want to build really nice Viking-looking halls. It's kind of the popular thing. I'm not really necessarily into that, but it looks really cool. Overall, this game is pretty cool. Even though it doesn't utilize the greatest graphics technology there is, the artwork is really, really good. The landscape looks totally realistic. The sailing is a blast. I mean, it's dangerous. The creatures are a threat. Even like low-level creatures like a boar. Like if your like stamina is gone, you've been swimming and you have no weapon, like a boar will kill you. Like the low-level stuff you find in the beginning. I think that's kind of interesting, because you have to watch out for that stuff too. I I have a lot of grief about the corpse runs. I die once. I survive all day, then I die once, then I die 4 more times trying to get my body back. Like here, me and my brother are using a raft to try and get all of our bodies so that back. It was pretty tough. We just had to stay off the land because we just kept getting murdered by trolls. So we just rafted around and got all our stuff. We had to like run around with stone axes, like from the beginning, and just build this thing. We finally got everything. But it's a good game. I think you should play it, but only with people. Don't play it by yourself. If you're not playing it with other people, it's not going to be that fun. At least that's how I think. But thanks for watching.
Can you sell stuff to the merchant?